Exactly. Today in law enforcement, there is so much information out there, and you can't do things with checkboxes. You know, when an officer stops somebody, we've got to have more knowledge. That's been achieved. It's been achieved in so many different ways, from not only being able to take the DMV, the tag, and being able to find out every other officer that's ever stopped that vehicle. It now gives that officer that has made that stop so much more information. The same way as when they take the driving license, whether it be a call for service, where something's going on and they're being called to a house, but they know nothing that's ever taken place before. It's totally changed. And it hasn't just changed today, it's been changed for the last 3.5 years. The importance is that we've gone even further now, because this is all informational DNA. Yeah, informational DNA. The absolute delving down and being able to put that picture together. But go even further. We've had, for instance, license plate recognition, which is able to look at a license plate, know exactly where it's at, and all the detail of who is that vehicle, etc., etc. Well, let's go even further with that. I think it's an unknown fact that if your car is stolen, it takes up to 12 hours for that information to get onto the system. Now, with Lens, the officer that takes that report puts it into the cloud as soon as the car hits an LPR, or what I call a vehicle DNA. That information now is sent to the officer who put that car up there within 30 seconds. We know where that vehicle is, but why do we know more about that vehicle? It's because when stops are made, license plates, information about people, their driving license, the location, that is all a unique identifier. And it is that unique identifier that runs through the whole gambit. How we are able to track and to know more about people. More reports can be done. We're not asking an officer when he makes a stop to do anything abnormal. Just tell us what's going on. Just give us a couple of words. My greatest one I love is the officer that's got a call for service and it's a domestic violence. That's the call. So he turns up, he's knocking on the door, he's ringing the bell, there's no answer, but he can hear the bed rocking upstairs. So he says, oh, okay, I'll do the old checkbox. And I'll say that everything was hunky-dory, and off I go. Well, let's stop right there. There are 2 cars parked in the driveway. Take down those numbers, because that domestic violence down the road could end up where somebody that was driving one of those vehicles does something that is criminal, totally criminal. So we now have more information, not just for today, but for tomorrow. And that's what it's all about. It's about informational DNA, and that's where we are. It's not Big Brother, it's for crying out loud. We've got to start doing proactive work. We must be doing that, otherwise our crime rates are going to go through the roof, the communities are going to go, the police aren't doing their job, so we have an issue. So when we talk about law enforcement network sharing solutions, we're talking about informational DNA. Something that has been worked on for 3.5 years and working in the state of Louisiana brilliantly, making that difference. This is a national and a global system. We can share information globally. So in all seriousness to your question about where is communications going, it's all about informational DNA.